Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. What's up, SportLife Nation, and welcome to episode 6 of the SportLife Rewind podcast.
This week, we had the prospects playing ball hockey, the rookies playing soccer, and us, the All-Stars, playing March Madness Sweet 16.
Absolutely. It was a fantastic week for all the coaches, all the campers at SportLife. Congratulations to the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Montreal Canadiens, both winning the Stanley Cup somehow.
Wow.
Team Portugal and the rookies, they won the World Cup, which was wild. And of course, Gonzaga finally getting it done. They did it. And winning the March Madness Sweet 16 bracket. A lot of great campers this week, a lot of awards to give out. Let's go into our SportLife awards.
Let's do it.
Let's get the show on the road, starting with the prospects.
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations to Coach Maya for winning Coach of the Week. Congratulations to Ben McPhail for winning Sportsmanship. And, of course, Chloe Sachs, absolute gangster in nets this week, the most improved player.
To the rookies, where I spent my week last week, congratulations to Coach Nick and Assistant Coach of the Week, Coach Cole. Sportsmanship, Braden Alper. Jonah Grubstein went to Jack Yule this week. And MVP went to Milan Lamoureux. Congratulations.
And now we're moving on to the All-Stars. And we have co-coaches of the week.
Oh, baby!
We got Coach Lee, first time this year. And that's right, you guessed it, Coach Shader.
Yes, sir. We're back.
Getting his second Coach of the Week. What an absolute fantastic week for you two. Let's move on to the kids. We got the sportsmanship going to Logan Alper. The David Jeffries going to Brady Morera. And of course, the MVP going to my boy, Noah Rottenberg. Absolute fantastic week for everyone. And you know, we didn't really know what was going on with the rookies this week. So we're going to talk more about the All-Stars. Because that was where we were. There were 16 teams. All the hype was there.
16.
All the chants were unbelievable. And you were coaching the Kentucky Wildcats this week. And you were able to make it to the Final Four, but you weren't able to get the job done. Tell me what happened getting eliminated by Coach Deegs in FSU.
I mean, listen, coming into today as 6th seed, we had a great run. FSU, listen, Coach Deegs had those kids ready to play. Every time, injuries, they had kids on the COVID list. They were falling apart, and Coach Deegs still had those kids ready to play. In the game, they were just a better team. They came out on top, and congratulations to them for going to the finals.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to play against a team like that. Like, there was an incentive for the team with the best chance that would win 5 extra points in the standings, and FSU absolutely ran away with it. They were chanting hard all week. The team spirit was there. Coach Deegs was getting hyped, so I don't think you're too upset that you lost to them. Obviously, you would have liked to make it to the finals, but it's a little tough. You know, whatever. It happens.
I mean, all I know is there's 2 of us sitting here, and one of us did manage to go further than the other.
That's true. This week, for the first time ever, at John Abbott. That's right.
The champ is here!
Absolutely phenomenal. Yes, I've won the ice hockey weeks. But you know, I feel like this week there were 16 teams. You had a 1 in 16 chance. I finished in first. It was an absolutely fantastic week. I had 4 guys that could have won MVP. Noah Rottenberg, as you heard before, won the MVP.
You're welcome, by the way.
Yeah, thank you for trading me him and Jordy. That was great. For those who don't know, we had an absolute doozy of a semifinals between Villanova and Gonzaga.
Game of the week.
Gonzaga was down 4 points with 30 seconds left. Noah Rottenberg hits a long 2 to make it a 2-point game, gets the steal, gets fouled, and shoots the ball up as the buzzer goes. Hits the buzzer beater, gets a free throw to send us to the finals. Ice in his veins, he gets his job done, and we went to play FSU in the finals, and we were able to get a big victory there. And you know what time it is? It's time for the interview, and that's right. I interviewed myself this week. What's up, SportLife Nation? It's Coach Matt, courtesy of the SportLife Rewind podcast. I'm here with your champion. That's right. It's Coach Matt. How you doing, boss? I'll tell you what, Coach Matt, it feels absolutely fantastic to finally be a champion here at John Abbott College. It's been a long time coming. You know, last year I didn't even make 1 finals. Last week I came in second. It was an absolute heartbreaker in the baseball week. And this week It was just an absolutely fantastic ride all the way from the Sweet 16 to the Elite 8 to the Final Four, all the way to the championship. And I guess we got rewarded today for having a great team with great chemistry. And it feels absolutely amazing. All right, I'm really glad to hear that. Of course, this question I ask all the time, who's your MVP? Were there multiple? Tell me about these kids right now. Honestly, the MVP could be any of the 4 guys that played. Aiden Oral, this guy got every single board you can imagine. Jordy Lang with the absolute craziest handles and finishes at the rim. He's like Kyrie Irving. You got Ryder Betros, who's absolutely a mid-range god. And then, of course, you had Noah Rottenberg with the absolute maybe the most clutch shot in SportLife history. In the semifinals against Villanova, the favorites of this tournament. All 4 guys could be MVP. I guess we're going to wait for the awards to see who it is. But I'm feeling great about all 4 of them being MVP. And tell me, because I know personally, because I feel like we're a lot alike. Tell me how it feels to be Coach Matt, going into a 16-team playoff. Do you feel any pressure at all when you wake up in the morning? Tell me how you're feeling when you woke up this morning in particular. Tell me what's going through your mind. Yeah, you know what? I'd have to agree with you. I think we are pretty alike in the sense that we are both good looking. We both have the same kind of charisma. But you know how it feels to be Coach Matt in the morning. You wake up, you put a lot of pressure on yourself because you just want these kids to win. You guys want these kids to experience championships like you did growing up. There's not much to say. I wake up, I look at my breakfast, and it's just excellence. I wake up, I drive my car, I'm the best driver in the world. I get to school, I'm the best student in the world. I get to SportLife, I'm the best coach in the world. There's not much else to say. That's just my mentality going into it, and I think I got rewarded for it today. All right, thank you, boss. It was great to see you. Thank you for this exclusive interview. You're super good looking. You are the man. Yeah, thanks, boss. I really appreciate it. You're definitely good looking too. And of course, go Bulldogs. Wow, what an interview. Thank you to Coach Matt for that great interview. I gotta say, that guy just pops on camera. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I love myself, but that guy in that clip just was on cloud 9, let me tell you. Winning the ship with that beautiful trophy. It's just great winning the championship. What can I say?
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I guess you wouldn't know, but listen, you got 3 weeks left. You definitely have a chance. SportLife is just absolutely great when it comes to winning championships and stuff, but we were talking about it before. FSU got the bonus for getting 5 points in the standings for cheering the loudest, but we didn't mention that there was actually a penalty for the team that didn't cheer the loudest. Cheered the worst, I guess. Didn't cheer enough. And that went to Oklahoma State University and Coach Wex, and the penalty was not only losing 5 points in the standings, but Coach Wex was the victim of a disgusting pie in the face featuring whipped cream, ketchup, mustard, and freezy juice. Absolutely disgusting. I think this guy washed his hair 6 times, still stinks. Here's the clip.
Got the smiley face. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh my! Disgusting. I'm still in shambles after watching that video, and contrary to what you think, I absolutely did not throw up. Thank God. I still kind of want to, though. I still feel kind of queasy watching that video. It was pretty gross.
It was very gross, but there was a second pie in the face with almost a broken nose, so it was not the worst pie of the week.
I forgot. That's true. The last place team gets a pie in the face as well. And I'm going to tell you a story about this that's so completely odd, it's going to make you wonder what is going on in this video. So Coach Dahlia, unfortunately, finished last place, lost the pie game to UNC, and unfortunately had to take the plunge and get the regular whipped cream pie in the face. So it's still kind of gross, but it's not as bad as ketchup and
not terrible. It's not terrible.
It's not as bad as ketchup and mustard and freezy mix or whatever, but I'm going to tell you what happens. Before this video, Dahlia sits down on this chair, and we're like, who are you picking to pie you in the face? And she looks around, she's looking for like the nicest kid on her team. And she picks out one of the kids who will remain nameless. And he takes the pie, and we don't even start a countdown, and he hits her with probably the hardest
Smoked her.
With probably the hardest pie in the face you'll ever see. I thought her nose was broken.
I didn't even see it. I just heard it.
She might be concussed. Unfortunately for Coach Dahlia, here is the video of her getting smoked in the face by Mike Tyson.
If you give me in the hair, I'm going to take it and I'm going to rub it all over your face.
Okay.
You probably won't.
Wow, Dahlia, let me tell you, every time I see that, it just gets harder to watch. I really hope you're feeling better. But with that being said, that does it for episode 6 of the SportLife Rewind podcast.
Stay tuned for next week when all 3 programs are going back to college to play football.
Oh my goodness. Also stay tuned next week to see how Coach Helen's going to find a way to win another championship, including disguising herself as a 7-year-old and absolutely mossing the best players in the rookies. See you next week! Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.